So we were coming back from a run of shows. I think we were driving through St. Louis at the time, and for whatever reason, I got to thinking about my old Chevy truck that I had had growing up and all the fun adventures that I'd had with that truck. But there was one memory in particular that really stood out to me when I got to thinking about it, and that was the day that George Jones passed away in 2013. And I remember that day. I was working out in my garage, and my mom came out of the house to tell me that George had passed away. And I think I was supposed to be heading to school shortly thereafter, but I just got in my truck and I started driving the opposite direction because there was a spot that we called Spring Lake out off the highway where this radio station that used to play classic country music, AM 1360, they'd come in real clear out there. And I only had an AM radio in that truck with one crappy little 6x9 speaker up in the dash. And I drove out there to Spring Lake and I shut the truck off, and they were already playing all George songs all day long as I expected them to. And I just sat out there and listened to George and cried. In hindsight, it was a pretty good memory, but it was, I was pretty hurt. I was hurting at the time because George was pretty influential to me. He kind of got me into country music, and so yeah, it was a pretty big deal for me when he passed away. So, but as far as the song goes, I had the thing wrote in about 15 minutes. I think it was just telling the events of that day, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out.